The Minnesota Timberwolves not only proven me wrong, but have proven the NBA wrong. Right now, they are 2-0 against the defending champs in the Denver Nuggets, including a dominant defensive performance against the Denver Nuggets, especially against Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. They have hounded them defensively, and Nikola Jokic couldn't get to his bread and butter, and Jamal Murray looked completely neutralized out there. Thus led to a blowout at Denver's home floor. Now, of course, the series is not over yet. Denver still has a chance to win this series, but I want to take the time to acknowledge how great this Timberwolves team has been. And not only that, but the guy I want to acknowledge, as you can tell from the title of this video, the man, the myth, the legend, the Ant-Man himself, Anthony Edwards. Edwards is proving to all of us that he is without a doubt becoming the new face of this league, and I'm finna discuss why he is the overall best player of the 2024 NBA playoffs. A-Man, say man, this is the A-Man Show, back at it again for more content. Y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all subscribe. I post NBA and NFL content. Turn on post notifications so that way you don't miss anything new from me. Anyways, stay tuned and let's get it started. Anthony Edwards over the years have shown clear signs that he's going to be among the faces of the NBA. You can tell from his confidence, his demeanor, you can tell how he approaches the game, as well as his work ethic that he puts forth towards his game. He has all the makings of a future superstar. Going back to the 2020 draft, yes, he was drafted with the first overall pick, but people don't view him highly compared to the likes of a Zion Williamson or a Wemby in terms of a generational talent. But at least he was projected to be a young Ray Allen, D-Wade type of player. In his rookie year, of course, like many rookies, he struggled in the first half, but he picked it up and played like an all-star after the all-star break. But of course, the Timberwolves didn't make it to the playoffs that year. But the very next year, Anthony Edwards took the next step to his game. Jalen McDaniels and Jared Vanderbilt will grow as defensive-minded players, and along with good veteran role players, and alongside D'Angelo Russell and Cat, the Timberwolves will beat the Clippers in the play-in to make it to their first playoff appearance since 2018, and Anthony Edwards will step his game to another level against the second-seeded Memphis Grizzlies by averaging 25 points per game, along with 4 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 46% from the field, 40% from 3 on 10 attempts, and 82% from the free throw line. Now, of course, Cat and D'Angelo Russell was fucking anus in the first round, and the Timberwolves lost in 6 games. But Ant-Man did his due diligence by not only stepping up as the main option for the Timberwolves, as well as the primary defender to Ja Morant. Now, of course, Jaden McDaniels and Jared Vanderbilt held him as well, but still Anthony Edwards did a pretty good job at defending Ja Morant that series. Now on to the 23 season, Anthony Edwards will make his first ever All-Star appearance by averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, shot 46, 37, 76 shooting splits. Yeah, he wasn't too good from the free throw line, and also his turnovers has increased, but the guy is making strides offensively, and defensively has improved as well. Now, granted, the Timberwolves before the 23 season started, new GM Tim Connolly, first big move is trading arguably the largest sum of assets in NBA history in exchange for Rudy Gobert. Now, back then, people, including me, were very confused about this deal, and even some will say that this is arguably the worst trade in NBA history. Hell, I was among those people who said that, and even made a video explaining that. Now looking back at it, I feel so fucking bad making this video. So going back to last year, the Timberwolves for the majority of the season were in and out in the playoffs race until after they traded away D'Angelo Russell in a 3-team trade in exchange of Mike Conley and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And that ended up being a better fit for the roster, being a guy like Conley and Walker who don't need the ball in their hands to be effective and also can move around the court and be 3-and-D players. Of course, the Timberwolves will lose in 5 games against the Nuggets, who will go on and win the championship last season. Despite the loss, Ant Edwards averaged 32 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 48% from the field, 35% from 3, and 85% from the charity stripe. Once again, a huge, significant increase compared to the previous year. With the last 2 regular seasons and 2 playoff series, Anthony Edwards was among the 15 best players in the NBA. A borderline superstar, if that. The guy always steps up in the playoffs, but this year in particular is where he is truly becoming the very face of this league, especially what he's doing right now in the playoffs. In the regular season, Anthony Edwards averaged 26 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, shot 46, 36, 84, shooting from the field. Another jump in his game offensively and defensively. He has improved to the point that now you can make the claim that he is a high-level type of defender. And in the playoffs, which is the bulk of this video, Edwards is currently averaging 32 points per game along with 7 rebounds, 6 assists, shooting almost 50, 40, 90 splits. And on the defensive side of the ball, he has been elite, and so far he hasn't lost a game in the postseason yet. It is clear that this guy has been the talk of the playoffs, being compared to the great Michael Jordan, and even emulating his skill set as well as the quick first step, post game, and also dunking. Not only he has been the talk of the playoffs, but he is the best player in the entire playoffs so far. Yep, not Jokic, not Luka, and certainly not Tatum nor Brunson. Anthony Edwards. And in fact, if we look at how good Ant-Man is at age 22 compared to his idols in MJ and Kobe, sure, he's not scoring as much as Jordan, and also need to be mentioned that Jordan only played 3 playoff games that year, but Anthony Edwards is shooting overall better from the field, and as well as contributing as far as rebounding and playmaking and defense, similar to those guys. The fact that Anthony Edwards is as good, if not better, in the playoffs than the likes of a Kobe and Jordan at 22 years old is, well, scary. And get this, while averaging these numbers, he outplayed both Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, arguably the best scoring duo in the league, and swept them. And currently, he already took 2 games against the defending champs, the Denver Nuggets, the same team who only lost 1 game in the playoffs last year. And this is not just him, but the whole entire Timberwolves team. They are shocking everybody this season. Everyone thought, including me, of how much they are frauds. No one should be taking them seriously. They are a fake team. All these claims go out the fucking window after how dominant they are so far. What we've seen in Game 2 is truly a masterpiece defensively. This is by far one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen. I've never seen a player like Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic's caliber be so helpless offensively. It's fucking impressive. Jamal Murray shot 3 of 18 from the field, only had 6 points. Jokic had 16 points, but he shot 5 from 13 from the field and had 4 turnovers. Like I said, masterclass defensively by the Wolves. Now the series isn't over yet. We have seen what the Nuggets can do in adversity. We saw back in 2020 where the Nuggets came back from not 1, but 2 3-1 deficits. So I will not fully count out the Nuggets just yet. I do know that the Nuggets are going to come to the Wolves building guns blazing. But if the Timberwolves take Game 3, then it's wraps. Now going back to Anthony Edwards, if he takes down the Suns, takes down the defending champion Nuggets, along with winning the West to advance to their first ever NBA Finals appearance, and even winning it all, as well as averaging the same numbers throughout, this will actually catapult him into the best player in the NBA at 22 years old. Not only it will raise the morale of this Wolves franchise, but it will put Ant-Man among the stratosphere that LeBron, MJ, nor Kobe could ever reach, that is winning a championship while being the Finals MVP at just 22 years old, and with a postseason run like that. The whole conversation is going to change regarding the rankings if it happens. But anyways, guys, this video is simply an Anthony Edwards praise vid along with a Timberwolves apology. Anthony Edwards is him. Ant-Man is the best player of the playoffs without a doubt, ascending into superstardom, and could very be the best player in the whole entire NBA if the Timberwolves win it all this year. And that's the vid. Let me know in the comment section below on Ant-Man. Do y'all think that he can lead the Wolves to a ring? Let me know, and make sure y'all tune in for more NBA and NFL videos coming out. And also subscribe to the channel, road to 1K subs, turn on post notifications, and that is all. Stay litty. This is the A-Man Show. Sign out.